We felt this really incredible conviction and heaviness that something was about to unfold in our life. These dreams, night after night, began to happen where I literally saw what we do now. I saw these kids. I woke up describing it as a sea of black faces. And then I saw myself.
And you were terrified.
I was terrified.
Yes.
Because I knew I couldn't do what I saw was taking place. And someone got a hold of me and said, "You can't, but God can through you. If you'll just say yes. Yes, Lord, send us." And Adventure Soccer was born. We had been working on doing local soccer camps, very mindful of the dreams and what were in them, and having great success locally in sharing the Word of God and into people groups that wouldn't set foot into church. And we loved that and still do. But in 2009, the weight of those dreams became so real that when that unfolded, we didn't know what or where that was going to lead us. It was just clear to us that a new chapter of our lives wanted to open, but wouldn't until we took the steps of faith to close the chapter before. So we did that. 3 days after that, I received an email that went into my spam folder, and it said, "I'm looking for Matt Rainey" in the subject line. I opened it, and the email said, "I met you years back, and you run a soccer camp. I'm serving as a missionary in Swaziland, Africa, and I'm having dreams, and you're in them."
We ended up traveling in January for 11 days, just Matt and I, on our first trip to Swaziland.
Early on, it became clear to me that God was saying the change for Swaziland was going to come through the children. Naturally, people look at adventure soccer and think, wow, they're going over and playing soccer with all these kids, and that's really sweet and really nice. But soccer is just one piece of the ministry model, but we do that to make connections and build relationships with the kids. And once we made those connections, we can introduce them to the opportunities we have for them to eat. For many of the kids, their only meal a day. The kids can have water that's filtered and clean instead of risking their lives to go down to crocodile-infested waters to get a cup of water. To help teach things like how to grow gardens, how to raise produce and sell it at the market, to make money for school fees. And then the education piece, how important that is for these kids to break the cycle of poverty and the grip that HIV has over their country. They have to go to school. But how does an orphan go to school? How do they pay for their uniform? How do they care for their little brothers and sisters while they're earning money for school fees? Our projects allow for that, for kids to get involved as a family and make connections with the local church and pastors. And this idea that these children carry children, their brothers and sisters on their backs around, full of fear, full of anxiety, full of unknown, not knowing how to identify themselves, that we could use the silly game of soccer to show them that they belong to Jesus is so powerful. It's beautiful.